Welcome to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be reviewing the 2009 Acura TL with the technology package. So this year is going to be the 15th year anniversary of this vehicle. This is the 4th gen TL and the last gen TL that came to market prior to the TLX coming. I'm going to give you a breakdown of how much it costs with respect to gas, the maintenance, any defects that this vehicle had, any repairs, and things of that nature. I'm going to try to give you a breakdown of how much it will cost using premium gas over several years, driving for around 7,500 miles per year. As you can see, this is one of the largest TL vehicle. It was the largest TL vehicle, and it's actually larger than the TLX, the existing TLX, the first generation, as well as the second generation, which is the current generation TL. It is a keen edge design. That's the design that Acura went with. It has that infamous beak that a lot of people did not like. This is the infamous beak I was talking about. I do like it. I don't really have a problem. It looks like a gladiator shield. But I'm just going to give you a quick walk around. Now compared to some of its competitors like the G37, Infiniti, it has one of the best leg space, better than the first generation TLX as well as the second gen. And it's comparable to BMW 5 Series, let's say from the 2011 to 15 series. As you can see, I could easily fit my legs in. It'll easily fit someone probably 5'10", 5'11" easily. Plenty of room for a baby seat, and seats are pretty comfy. It has held up over the last 15 years quite well. This vehicle was purchased in March of 2009, so as you can see, the leathers are still pretty good. Let's go take a look at the driver's side. The driver's side does have some cracks here and there, but overall the leather is pretty good. Looks pretty new, or very close to new. And I do polish them using a microfiber fiber, to keep it polished every once or twice a year, you could say. Start the vehicle. This has a ELS 3D surround sound system, and it also has the GPS navigation. This is the technology package, and the sound system is actually quite good compared to other vehicles of this generation. You probably have to look at something like a 100K plus car back in 2009 through 2012 maybe to get the sound system. So this has a very good sound system.
A smoke-free environment is the only way to fully protect from the dangers of secondhand.
It's 440 watt speakers. It has a 440 watt speaker, 10 speaker audio. It has a Elliott Schneider sound system. If you don't know, Elliott Schneider is a Grammy award-winning producer, and he's the one who designed the sound system. So it's definitely at least matches its competitors, if not better. Average mile I'm driving around the city, I get about 21.8 miles per gallon driving for around 85.4 miles. As you can see, I have to use premium fuel. I'm going to do a quick 0 to 60 test. So 0 to 60 you could get about 5.4 seconds. So it's not that great, but it's not that bad for a sedan of this size, including the horsepower. And this is the non all-wheel drive version, so it doesn't have the super handling all-wheel drive. Engine noise and the road noise is acceptable, I would say. Not too loud. Acura did a pretty good job. As you can see, you could still have a conversation inside the car with someone, and it's a pretty decent ride, a very sporty ride, I would say, compared to let's say a Lexus GS or an ES, but that's not its direct competitor. But compared to a Lexus, it has a bit more sporty ride. Set the acceleration again. Next, I want to talk about the cost of gas. I included this from 2018, December 2018 to December 2019. And if you're wondering why those years and not recent years, that's because I started working from home due to the pandemic in 2020. So that would not be an accurate representation of how much it costs. So the average, it works around to $969.61, and average gas price of $2.85. That's using premium fuel. Now this is using 75, driving for around 7,500 miles. And as of this recording, I drove around 139,000 miles. So your prices may vary depending on your location, but it works on $1,000 per year. Next, I want to talk about repair and maintenance cost of this vehicle over the course of 15 years. First, I included the required maintenance that I needed, which was the timing belt, the water pump, and transmission fluid change. That cost $871.41. In addition, to do fixes, the alternator failed, so I needed to do an alternator fix that cost $623.45, as well as the AC relay fix and free on of addition, and that's due to the fact that the AC stopped blowing cold air during a hot summer day. So that works out to around $1,108.60, and over a 15-year basis, to break it down over 15 years, that will be $127.24. Now, not everyone may not have alternator that failed or AC relay that failed. For those that doesn't have to do those specs, that work out to $72.62, which would be just the timing belt. Now, I did not include tire changes and oil changes and things of that nature, because that's something you have to do with all the cars. But this is the total mandatory required fixes that I needed to do, and mandatory maintenance stuff that I needed to do, required to do. Next, I want to talk about some of the pros of this vehicle, and that would be the engine. It's a very reliable J series J35 3.5 liter V6 naturally aspirated engine. Um, if you're going to get the super handling all-wheel drive vehicle, the J37 engine, I would like to make sure the excessive oil consumption issue has been fixed. So I'll say it's a fairly reliable vehicle. Engine hasn't blown up, transmission hasn't blown up, anything of that nature that you saw with the some of the 2015 to 2020 TLX. It does have decent leg space, like I showed in the video. On the back, you can get someone who's decently tall. You'll have decent leg space, and that's good for long drives and so forth. The interior, for the most part, has held up for the past 15 years. No major issues of cracks or anything like that, other than the driver's side sofa. So other than the driver's side seat, has some cracks, which is not out of the ordinary. Now, the cons, I would have to say, it's officially listed as 19 city, 26 highway, um, but I'm actually getting 19 to 21 miles per gallon during the city driving at normal speed limit. Now, the other con would have to be alternate failure and the AC relay failure. Um, at 139,000 miles, I'd expect it to have lasted bit longer. The alternator in this particular model has been known to cause issues or fail prematurely. So for that, I would have to deduct 1 point and give an overall rating of 9 out of 10. So I hope this video has been informative. If you're looking for 2009 to 2013, 14 Acura TL or the Force Jet TL, I'll definitely look into the J35 based J35 engine based model. J37, I'm maybe a bit of hesitant, as I mentioned earlier. I definitely recommend this vehicle as long as everything's up to date and maintained well. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please feel to comment below. And thank you for watching.